why you're not achieving your goals. There could be several reasons why you're not achieving your goals, but today we're going to dive into how you can use visual control mechanisms. Maybe it's not a goal at all. Could be that you just need to get a coach, or maybe it's just your emotions that are holding you back. Whatever it is, you need to learn to develop your own personal scorecard and be willing to sacrifice to make it happen. I'm Miles Street. I help international business leaders generate more wins and dominate in their industry and life. Please subscribe to my channel and hit that like button. One of the reasons you're not achieving your goals is you don't have visual control mechanisms. That's right. Visual control mechanisms are something that's been used in manufacturing for quite some time right now. And one of the things it does is it teaches you that what gets measured gets done. And the first point about it is visible. For your goals, are you making them visible where you can see them? It sounds simple, it's quite easy, but it's something I do for myself and I find it very effective, especially when it comes to my work goals. I have them posted where I can see them on a regular basis, see them every day as a matter of fact, and look at them and they're right there in front of my eyes, so I know what they are and I can monitor them, keep track of them, and see them and be reminded of them every day. Sometimes that might mean I'm writing them down in my daytime or daily journal planner, at least thinking about, okay, what are those top 3 goals I'm gonna get done this day? Yes, those goals that are posted on the wall, oh yeah, I'm using that to help me with that as well. But then I'm thinking about it today. What are those top 3 things that I need to get done? And sometimes when I'm working on something very specific and it's like, okay, I really got to get this done this month or this week or whatever, a shorter time frame, I'm going to post that separately. Yes, I've even put it on a sticky note and stuck it on my computer screen so whenever I look at it, it's right there, or maybe it's on the mirror. As I look at that in the morning every day, whatever it might be, think of it for yourself. What's going to work for you? How's the best way for you to keep it visible where you see those goals? Yes, that'll help you achieve your goals. Next, are they measurable? Are you using real measurements? Time frames, percentages, deadlines, and a personal scorecard. Right. Designing your own personal scorecard. Now, if they're measurable and you got certain deadlines, time frames that you're working with to try to accomplish these things, one of the things that I find most effective for you or myself to achieve my goals, and one of the reasons you're not achieving your goals is you haven't put them in certain quadrants. And this is where I would say you use Stephen Covey's time measurement. He uses the 4 quadrants. Let's just put it like that. He's got a name for it, okay? It's a time measurement quadrant, something like that. All right, look it up. But here's the best way to work from it. Quadrant 2, important but not urgent. Working from there most of the time. So if you got those goals posted up, you got them visible, know what you're doing. Quadrant 2 stuff, you're planning ahead, working on it ahead of time, getting it done. Quadrant 1 it's important and it's urgent. It's got to get done. As you're working out of quadrant 2 and getting closer to quadrant 1, you switch and move it over there because the deadline is getting closer, and you're using those time frames and those deadlines to help you achieve and reach your goals. Maybe it's certain percentages. All right, maybe you're looking and following that percentage and you're monitoring it. There is where you need to start thinking about, what is that personal scorecard for yourself? You create that. You determine it. Create your own rating system. One of the things I did for myself and a team that was working on a core values project one time, we created a personal scorecard and we got really creative with it, and we used football scoring, American football, let's put it that way, scoring mechanisms, and created certain scores, ratings for the kickoff, getting the program started, ratings for accomplishing certain things. There are certain penalties in there if we didn't get things done for ourselves as well. And that is something we came up together with. Maybe it's something you do something similar for yourself. Maybe, hey, I'm a golfer, I like to play golf. You got your scorecard, right? You watch it, or You're writing it down as you play each hole. Well, create a scorecard for yourself. And there again is something you can put in that daily journal plan that you have for yourself. You're writing it down. At the end of the day, if you write those goals and you got those 3 goals, you go check off, did you get them done? Create a score for yourself. Rate yourself on how you did that day. There again, you're creating certain measurements, and that's going to help you achieve and reach your goals as well. But that scorecard also, if you're going to go to that trouble and do that, and you got the goals posted, you could see them, you're tracking them, you're got them measurable in time frames and percentages and things of that nature. You got your little scorecard going. What are you going to do for yourself when you accomplish them? Celebrate your wins, small and big. Find ways to celebrate yourself. And at the same time, what are you going to do as a punishment? That's right. If you're going to hold yourself accountable and you don't reach your goal, what is that punishment? What does it look like? You need to do that for yourself as well. Sometimes that punishment is going to motivate you more than the actual celebration to get it done. So do that for yourself and you'll achieve your goals. My question to you is, have you ever considered maybe your goal just isn't that important to you? Maybe that's why you're not achieving it. You think it is, you've written it down, but you're not accomplishing it. You're not getting it done. So maybe it's just not that important to you. So what does that mean? Maybe that just means give up on it. If it's not important, you're not willing to sacrifice, you're not willing to put in extra work, you aren't willing to figure out how to make it work for you, then don't do it. Just don't do it. If it's really important to you, if it's really a goal, then guess what you're going to do? You're going to put in extra work. You're going to sacrifice. You're going to do the things you need to do to make it, get it accomplished and do it. So if it's a real goal, if it's really important to you, sacrifice some, suffer some, do whatever you need to do to make it happen for yourself. Hey, do me a favor, hit that like button and subscribe to my channel. Another reason you're not achieving those goals is you don't have a coach. That's right. You haven't went out and really invested in yourself and got a good coach, got into a good coaching program. Because if your goals were really that important to you, you would find somebody to help you. And a good coach will help you do that. They will help you stay accountable. They will help you work through what are those goals, how you're going about achieving them, and what do you need to make them happen for yourself. Yes, and they will guide you through that process. They will help you think clearer about them, help you get a new mindset, and help you overcome obstacles that you see in your way as you begin to work towards those goals. And the best thing about it is you're paying money for it. And when you invest in yourself, you're going to be more motivated, more inspired to get it done. That's right. You also have to show up at those scheduled coaching sessions, however you decide to work it, weekly, bi-weekly, and you're going to have to give an answer to the things that you said you were going to do towards your goals. That's right. You said you were going to do towards your goals. And that's what a coach is going to help you do. And a good coach is going to keep record of that, remind you of that, help you track it, and hold you accountable to it. And when they hold you accountable to it, they're going to want you to provide a good reason for the results that you got, good or bad. And that accountability is going to make the difference. And that coach is going to make the difference in you achieving your goals. Oh, yeah. Next, you know what you haven't done? Reason you're not achieving those goals is you haven't created a good strategy or a plan around them. Yeah, you've done a good job writing SMART goals, but you haven't thought through or created a plan. Say, let's just say you are wanting to have a multi-six-figure business, all right? And you want to double what you made last year. Well, how did you do that? How did you make what you made? And then you'll have to double it. You have to double the sales, double the effort, double whatever it was you're going to do. And then to do that, what do you got to do? What kind of plan you got to create? Are you going to do double the work? Or are you increasing your prices? What are you going to do? Got a different offer, changing the offers, mixing it up, increasing the rates, finding new customers. How are you going to find them? You got to find twice as many. You got to come up with a plan, strategy. How are you going to do that? Another way of thinking about it is it's simple. You got a fitness, weight loss goal. All right. Well, what's your target? A certain amount of weight, certain body shape, form, whatever it might be. How are you going to do that? Could be creating a plan around it, saying, "Oh, okay, well, I'm going to work out this many times a week. I'm going to make sure do the food prep required to plan that out, schedule that in your day, and begin working around it from there." But you got to know where it is you're going to go to. What's that target? Work your way backwards and break it down. Break it down to the days, the weeks, and go from there and create a strategy around it. So finally, the reason you're not achieving your goals is you're just not emotionally ready for it. What I mean by that is the fear of failure and desire to be perfect and get it right are holding you back. And it's all in your head, it's all in your feelings and emotions, and it's getting in the way. And when you set a goal to do things that are bigger than you are, I mean, set a really, really big goal. Something that scares you to death. Really, I was like, it scares you shitless. And fear sets in. When that happens, you know you've set a good goal. You know you got something that's bigger than you that you need to accomplish and get done. And fear is going to consume your mind, and you're going to have to overcome it. And you're going to have to change the way you think about it, change the way you think about yourself, change your mindset, bring more positive people around you, and you just have to start doing it. Yeah, perfection. You can work towards it, but you think progress over perfection. Start. Get it done. Do it. Work on it. Make it better. Test it. Try it. See. Because the only way you're really going to fail is if you quit. You give up. You got the goals there. You're not achieving them. Have you quit? It's time to get back up on the horse. Time to keep trying. Time to keep testing. Keep looking for solutions and answers. The reality is, the people who kept trying, kept testing, found success. One that Thomas Edison said he figured out 1,000 different ways not to make the light bulb, and he learned from every one of those things. He created tons of other patents of things he created around that because of pursuing that idea. Did he get frustrated? Imagine he did. Ever feel like it's ever going to happen to him? Probably felt that as well. But I kept going, kept trying. You know, when I decided to invest in myself, when I decided to go out and invest in a coach, pay money, extra money, try to do something I've never done before in my life, and believe in myself. Was I scared? Yes, I was really scared. But I had to create new mindsets. I had to start trying different things, trying new things. Some of those things at first, never done them before in my life. Some things I found I was pretty good at, some things not so good at. I had to figure out, oh, how can I get better at this right now? Get good enough to get by. So eventually one day I can pay somebody else to do it. Yeah, that's part of the goal, that's part of the strategy. But Got to change the way I think about myself. Got to change what I do about some of those emotions. Embrace the fear, face it, walk headstrong right into it, right in the middle of it, and do it. And see what happens. Learn from it. It's not perfect right now. It'll be perfect later. Learn how to get better. You learn the things you need to know along the way. Whether you test it and try it, whether you go pay somebody to teach you, or you just try to figure it out along the way. So, how are your emotions and mindset holding you back? Stop worrying about failure. Start trying. Try more. Try again. Test. Test more. Keep going and don't give up. I hope you found this video of value. Please subscribe and like to my channel, and also check out this video on how to achieve your goals in the next 6 to 12 months.